Oh, shit, didn't see you there. So I've been on a 12-hour film editing bender, but you're probably wondering, what's my process video about? Who are you?
Who am I? What do you mean, who am I? I'm deadbeat you. Basically, here's what I'm gonna say. Maybe you should something about your project. I mean, industrial design is quite literally the only reason you came to school. I mean, you could literally make a sustainable backpack to, I don't know, fix this crappy fashion industry we have going on, but instead you're gonna do film? Really?
Of course I'm doing film. I'm an art student. I'm not a deadbeat like you. I bet you're going to school for like an actual degree where you're going to make money and maybe try to like make it in this world, as opposed to me, a starving artist who's going to be working at Starbucks for the next 10 years. Sell out. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about how to make a film photo from start to finish.
Okay, so step 1. Go out and shoot some film. Shooting film essentially utilizes light-sensitive paper that is briefly exposed to light via the camera's shutter opening, creating an image. My brother and I walked around Atlanta for 3 hours, only for his shaky hands to give me like 20 seconds of usable video footage. Note, when shooting in Atlanta, have a response ready for the inevitable homeless people and scammers when they try to ask you for money or anything else.
Alright, so now let's get talking to developing and scanning. This was the part of the video where I was supposed to go to the SCAD film lab and show you guys how to develop and develop and scan some film. But instead, we had some technical difficulty. Oh cool, my film scans are in. Let's check them out.
Alright, so here we are looking at my film scans and everything I got back from the lab. So, to be quite honest with you guys, I'm not super happy with all these photos. Not my best work, admittedly. Some of it's pretty cool. I'm still learning this whole street photography thing, so there's definitely some things to learn. I shot with a Canon A1 program and an Olympus XA, just sort of waddling around with my brother, and it was fun. But yeah, so I'm just, correcting everything essentially. All right, so I know we sped through that, but honestly, I don't think any of you guys really want to watch me just straighten a bunch of photos. So here we are, we're onto the actual image. It's just this image. Basically, while we're walking in Atlanta, I just came across this really cool scene of, it's always so busy there, and there's just this light just shining onto these two buildings. I got no idea what these buildings are. This is in Midtown, but I don't know where. Full disclosure, I live outside of Atlanta, like in the suburbs, so I don't really go to Atlanta very often. It's honestly, it was just sort of a pain in the ass to get there for the most part. And now that I'm older and I'm like, Atlanta's really cool, I'm just now realizing that I should have been there more often. But enough about the anecdotal side. So basically, I'm just going over like the contrast. I use filters and like the presets in Lightroom. I only use the Lightroom ones. I don't buy other ones, but it does give me a pretty good starting place. So I'm just looking for something that can sort of really darken the street, but not mess with the highlights. So I chose that I think it's like the black and white 3 or 2 or something, whatever. So now I'm just adjusting the contrast. It's a very contrasty photo. I like my black and white to be really contrasty. I just think it looks nice. So yeah, just really want to darken that street to make the two buildings that are illuminated pop out more. That's the goal. And I think that this was a successful image. I don't know what you guys think. I also really like the development issue. I don't know what else to call it. Whatever the thing is on that side, like it looks like it could be a light leak. I'm thinking it's more of a development thing. Regardless, I thought it was dope.
So that's it. We're done. We've created a film photo. In all seriousness, it was a fun video, but I just really love film so much. It just speaks to my soul. Digital is just, it lacks the depth of emotion that's in film. And I just really think that film is just such a beautiful medium.
Please shut up.
And
my God, you're already over the time limit and probably gonna get points up. I mean, go home, go outside. Maybe instead of editing pictures, edit your wardrobe and get a girlfriend. Oh my God.
I just love film.